Oh, it was a pleasure to be in a company of Time Bomb Tiffany Van Soest. How are you feeling tonight?
I feel great. Glad to be here. It's Vegas again. Here we go. Lion Fight 13.
Isn't this like the best way to kickstart your 2014?
I couldn't think of a better way. Definitely not. Yeah.
Now let's take you back to Line Fight 12. That was a very emotional moment for you when your 84-year-old Oma came out to see you fight for the very first time. How did you feel about that night?
It was unbelievable. I'm always emotional after I fight. It's kind of like the adrenaline dump at the end of a long 8-week process that is training camp, you know. So to add that just made it extra emotional, but it was very, very special as well. She's informed me that there will be no surprises this time. She's not coming. It's the only time she'd ever see me fight. And I was like, good, that's great. Just stay home and watch it on TV. I'll call you before, I'll call you after, like we normally do. But it was a great experience, and I'll never, ever forget it.
And I think that would be a moment for me too, because it was literally right after you saw her and you entered the tunnel, and that was when our interview took place. Now let's go back to preparing for Line Fight 13. You actually mentioned that you wanted to fight Kaylee Reese. When you found out that this was a go for 2014, what was your reaction?
I did my happy dance. I was stoked. I was so happy. I want to prove that I'm the best in the world by beating the best in the world, by fighting the best in the world. And Kaylee Reese, she's one of the best in the world. And so this fight is definitely going to be one of those fights that's we're going to bring the best out of each other. So there's going to be some fireworks for sure.
Now I'm going to say a statement and let me know how this affects you. This will be the girl that will beat Tiffany.
You guys can think what you want. It's not happening. It's not happening.
And take us through. This is a historical event, Tiffany. The fact that Line Fight 13 will be the main event or the main headliner. This is a historical. I mean, how does that affect like your whole training, your whole insight about the fight?
The fight's the fight. It could be, you know, in a room with 2 people. It could be, you know, the main event. The fight is the fight. That's the important part. As for it being, you know, us being females headlining the first, or being the first headliners for an event, I'm ecstatic about that. It could have been any females, you know, and it was us. So I'm thrilled about that. I'm very blessed for the opportunity, and I'm going to make the best of it. But, you know, when it really comes down to it, my job is to fight. Whether, you know, it's televised, whether it's not, whether there's 2 million people, whether there's 2 people, I'm going to fight the same way every single time.
I think it's important to know that I actually came across that in an interview when someone said this will be the girl to beat Tiffany. That for you is motivation. That for you is energy.
It is, you know, it makes me mad and it drives me. Like, she has a quote from, you know, 8 weeks ago that says she's going to beat me. I wrote that quote on my mirror and looked at it for every single day for 8 weeks. And, you know, that's on those days when, oh, I'm tired, I'm sore, that gets me into the gym, you know. So she's not going to beat me.
Take us through your fight plan leading up to Line Fight 13. I mean, you've had an amazing 2013, winning the very first women's featherweight title back in July and defending the title in November. Here we are in 2014. Take us through that fight plan.
We're just going to keep the momentum rolling, you know, just keep it going, keep being positive, keep training hard, and that's all I can do, you know, and, you know, just get in there and give it my all every single time, and, you know, the recipe, you know, stays the same. Hard work pays off, and we're just going to keep going with that.
And I'm just so excited. This is just a historical event for the rest of us. And in a 32 seconds or less, Time Bomb, your message to all your fans all over the world.
I just want to say thank you so much to the fans. None of this would be possible without the fans and the support of my family and my friends and, you know, the team that I have behind me. Just thank you so much. That's all I can say, just from the bottom of my heart. And, you know, hard work pays off. And, you know, just if you have a dream, you have a goal, follow it, reach it. Don't stop till you get there, and you'll find inner peace, inner happiness, and, you know, on to the next one.
The best advice. Thank you so much for your time, Tiffany Van Soest.
Thank you so much.
I'm Chinga Andrade reporting for Line Fight 13.